Judge Junior is the people's judge. He's fair.
Does that make sense to you?
Yes, it does.
And I apologize for the issue that happened.
He's honest.
He said, she said, she
It
said,
is
he
a
said.
he said, she said situation.
Let's stop right there.
He's also a no-nonsense judge.
I want facts.
All rise.
It's now time to enter the courtroom of Judge Junior, the people's judge. The plaintiff, Layla Moore, is suing the defendant, Harold Edwards, in the amount of $6,267.46 after receiving second-degree burns because she claims the defendant failed to fix the water heater. The defendant claims there was nothing wrong with the water heater, and he is countersuing for $3,800, money the plaintiff owes him for breaking her lease agreement. It's time for the hot seat.
My landlord neglects me and I have to go through what I went through. It's his turn. I'm going to get my money back.
I tell you what, she's going to need a hot shower after this case. She owes me money, not the other way round.
Okay, Miss Moore, you are suing your ex-landlord, Mr. Edwards.
Yes, I
for
am.
$6,267.46 due to second-degree burns.
Yes, he neglected to come and fix the water heater. I've been asking him. I have emails. He would never answer. When he did answer, he said that he would come and do it. Never heard from him. He's like a magician. He just disappears. Never heard anything. So I had to move out. I was hospitalized, and I'm here because I want him to pay the medical bills that I have occurred because of this. And
How'd you burn yourself?
the hot water. I was in the shower. I had to go to an event, jump in the shower really quick, didn't even think, turned it on, and it just went. Whoosh. I jumped out like, oh my God. Had to call my boyfriend, who was actually here with me today as my witness.
You said you didn't even think.
No, I didn't think about it because we were already having issues with this, but he never returned my phone calls.
So you were having issues.
Right.
So you knew it was faulty.
Right, I knew something was going on because it would either be too hot or too cold. The first time I took a shower, I noticed it was very, very hot. The next time I noticed it was very, very cold. I began taking sponge baths. Meanwhile, this whole time, I am trying to get in touch with my landlord, who's too busy because he's on his boat, who tells me, oh, I'm gonna fix it. I'm getting bad reception. I'm in Catalina Island right now on my boat. Never heard from him. Nothing.
Okay.
So yes,
Okay.
I would like my money. I would like him to pay, and I want my $1,000 deposit, and that's how it came up to the $6,000.
Understood, Miss Moore.
Yes,
Thank you.
thank you.
Mr. Edwards,
Yes, sir.
were you on your boat this whole time that she was calling you about issues with the water heater?
No, I was not.
Did you
sir.
just jump off now just
Miss
to get here?
Moore,
Yes.
thank
Sorry,
you.
Your
Your
Honor.
turn is over. Now we have the turn of Mr. Edwards.
I pride myself on being a good landlord, Your Honor. I'm always try to look after my tenants. I'm there if I can be for them.
If you can be, what does that mean?
Well, sometimes I'm on my yacht, sir, and I often cruise off Catalina Island, and the phone reception is not too good there.
How often is often?
Every day.
Please, both of you, you will get a turn, or you may not, and I might dismiss the case.
Well, after my work's done and at the weekend, I like to go cruising on my yacht.
Do you not have anybody else on the premises during the weekends that can handle these calls or issues?
No, Your Honor, I don't.
Well, I would say that's not very professional.
Thank you.
There is obviously the emergency services if it's a life or death threatening situation.
Your Honor, may we
The
ask
same
him
as
to
anybody else living anywhere.
Who else is on your staff? Who else helps you with this work?
My father.
Your father? Mm-hmm. What does he help with?
He mows the lawn and changes light bulbs and does a bit of painting.
May I ask you a personal question, Mr. Edwards?
Yes, sir.
What is your age?
My age?
Yes.
65.
And what is your father's age? And you have him mow the lawn.
They should lock you up,
You
sir.
can't find somebody more fit or youthful to do certain tasks like that?
Well, I like to keep him active.
You like to keep him active?
I do, yes, because otherwise he sits and mopes around his
Who wants a
apartment.
sitting 90-year-old?
Right,
Let's
at
get him
the
to mow the lawn
expense
and
of
paint
get other
the house.
people getting burnt
Miss
up.
Moore. So, Mr. Edwards, while you're off on your yacht on the weekend, your 90-year-old father is mowing the lawn for you.
That's correct, sir.
Miss Moore, obviously you have a lot to say, so why don't you continue? When did you first realize this wasn't working?
It was months.
Okay, so for months it wasn't working.
Correct.
Okay.
And I emailed him. I left voicemails, everything. I even have 2 of the emails and voice messages here that I brought with me. He said something about 12 hours he gets back to people. That's a lie. He did not get back to me. He didn't even know that I moved
Miss
out.
Moore, take a breath.
It's just so frustrating.
I know,
you know?
and so that's why you can take a breath. Deputy Brown, would you please collect the evidence from Miss Moore?
Yes, Your Honor. Thank you.
It says here that you did talk to the defendant and he did come and attempt to fix it at a certain point. Is that correct?
That's what he said. He left me a little voicemail or whatever. Oh yeah, I did something. It still was not working. I had to get back in touch with him like, hey, it's not working. That's when I began taking sponge baths because I was like, look, I don't want to risk, anything like this happening to me.
Okay,
I have to be ready,
So for months, you knew it wasn't working.
Right.
You didn't want to risk anything happening, so you started taking sponge baths.
Right, and I was trying to give him the
Ms.
opportunity to get back to me.
Let me speak the way you're able to speak.
Okay, go ahead.
That's how it works.
Sorry,
now,
Doctor.
it wasn't working for months. You went back and forth. He said he fixed it, but he didn't.
Correct.
It got to the point where you were taking sponge baths because you didn't want anything to happen to yourself.
Correct.
Then all of a sudden, magically one day, you decided that you would take a shower again.
Actually, I was rushing. I had to be at a big event, and it was major for my career. So I just had to get there, and I didn't even think about it. I'm like, oh my gosh, I'm on my way. Okay.
You didn't think about
I
the
did not
fact
think
that
about
for
the
months
shower. Right.
you've been calling,
Totally.
emailing,
Yes.
no fixes. You were taking sponge baths. It's not 1850.
Right.
You were taking sponge baths, and you've forgotten you'd been taking sponge baths for a month.
Didn't even dawn on me. It literally slipped my mind. I had like one of those brain fart moments, and as soon as I got in and realized, I'm like, oh my gosh! And it was like I had to call my boyfriend.
Sir,
Sir.
Mr. Edwards.
Yes, sir.
Does it usually take you months before you fix problems with your tenants?
No, not at all, sir. I normally respond to it, the call within 12 hours, and then try and get a workman there within 48 hours.
So 40 hours versus months. Where's the contrast here? I don't understand.
Well, this tenant called me. I went there to fix the thermostat. I turned it down. Then she started calling me like a crazy woman, and then the call stopped. And
So that's how you fix things, by turning down a thermostat? That's your extent?
That was the first procedure, yes.
The first procedure is turn down the thermostat.
Right.
Interesting. And then protocol doesn't mean that you have to go inside of the person's house
Miss
to make sure
Moore,
that it's
who's
working
asking the
properly.
questions here?
You are,
I
Your
am.
Honor.
That's
I am
correct.
so sorry, Your Honor.
Yes,
I am
yes.
just
Be
very
sorry,
annoyed.
be calm, be still, take some breaths. Let's call the witness.
Yes. Come up here, Chris.
Mr. Beverly, why are you here today?
I went outside one day and actually saw an older man tamper with the thermostat.
An older man than this
It
man?
was his father. It was his father tampering with the thermostat.
By the way, who has dementia?
Yeah, something's wrong with his mind.
Okay.
his
So
memory.
what, does he even know what he was turning
This
off?
is not a tag team event. One of you speaks and the other doesn't, and that's how it works. If we have any more of this, I'll dismiss the case. Now, sir, you say you saw his father
Yes, sir.
touch the thermostat.
I did. I saw him one day. I was walking outside getting some out of my car, and I saw him tampering with the thermostats. And I asked around the other neighbors, hey, who's that old guy messing with the thermostats? And they said, oh, that's the landlord's father. And they were telling me also that he's got some problems. He's got some memory problems or dementia or something like that.
yeah.
And so we don't know what his father was doing with the thermostats. He could be turning it down all the way down to cold, hot, whatever. We don't know what's going on. He's not a professional. I do know that. He doesn't need to have his 90-year-old father outside tampering
All right,
with the
Mr.
thermostats.
Beverly, take a breath.
No
Mr.
one's
Edwards.
licensed here.
Yes, sir.
Miss Moore. Mr. Edwards, your 90-year-old father who mows the lawn in your yachting absence,
Correct, sir.
is he the one that went to go look at the thermostat?
I did it first, and then my father went in because he used to be a maintenance man at the public
He probably
library.
used to be a whole bunch of things. Now, you're saying you had your 90-year-old father go and
correct.
fix a problem that you couldn't fix, again, just by touching a thermostat. How do you keep up the rest of this place?
It's very difficult, sir.
It must be with you and your 90-year-old father having to deal with everything.
It's a lot of hard work.
It must be for the two of you. I understand you're trying to save money. Maybe you can put more polish on your yacht. That's not what's important. What's important is the safety of your tenants. Is this understood?
Yes, sir.
But yet, your contract is binding. She cannot walk out 6 months to the year lease because she burned herself. It's not in here. It can't happen. So, I'm giving the judgment to the plaintiff in the amount of $2,467.46 because you do have to pay the $3,800 for walking out on your year lease. This case is closed.
Judge Junior has ruled in favor of the plaintiff. The defendant is awarded his counterclaim amount of $3,800 and as a result is ordered to pay a partial amount of $2,467.46.
This is still unfair. I really do appreciate what the judge is doing, but I know that I deserve more.
I'm glad the judge agreed that I was owed the back rent, which is going to go a long way towards my improvements on my yacht.